Alright, am I back?
There's an advertisement. Cyberpunk 2077.
So I'm having internet connection issues for some reason, so sorry, everyone. My Ethernet cable doesn't work, and then it does work. So
it says we're live, but it's not showing anything.
You have to refresh. So anyway, new things up here, and we've got different shirts that we've got going on, and new things will be added as we create them. But you can add them to shirts or hoodies.
I'm definitely picking up one of those Auric ones with the goblin head. I love that design.
You can get them on masks. The dice mask is really cute. I think somebody already got one of those. So just saying, you can go to RT Public now and get some fun stuff. So actually, you know what? Baby Punch and Tacos, I think it might be my hookup. I think it might be my computer. I think it's my hardware, because I've gotten multiple Ethernet cables thinking it was that, and it seems to just have the same issue. So unfortunately, it's probably me with my new very expensive computer. This is the one thing that probably is messed up on it. So we are going to roll the bums intro, and hopefully it won't crash during that time, and then we will get started with our session. 30 minutes late. Sorry, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's where they
So I've
tickle the
heard.
base of your brain.
Yeah,
Are they still
really
doing like the deep one, or it wasn't just like the one?
Oh, it was the deep one. Oh yeah. And then the guy was like, "I'm gonna go in for a 5 count," and I was like,
Jesus.
Jesus. He was like, 1, 2,
A
3,
slow 5.
4, 5. I was like, oh my God, Jesus.
Yeah.
Did you need
Yeah, they
to
did
get
that.
tested for work, or
not for any
because
reason, just they were doing free testing, and there's been obviously kids at my school that have gotten it. We wear masks and everything, and we sanitize, but I'd rather be safe than sorry if they're giving it out for free.
Yeah.
I'd
They
be
did
the
that
only
to
teacher in the
Malcolm.
school with a hazmat suit.
They did that to Malcolm. I had to hold him on the seat,
Oh.
and it was not fun to watch. Little 2-year-old, little Malcolm.
Which is crazy because kids that age just shove everything up their nose.
Yeah.
Not
They
that
want
far.
it.
Yeah.
But you know,
There's a certain
hey
limit.
man,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've
it.
had some younger
They
cousins
go pretty
that
far.
they've disappeared some Legos.
Annie, we've got a Darius Nault in the chat who says that they're an old friend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or a stalker.
Stalker.
Well, you're a
All right.
superstar now. You're a superstar.
I guess so, yeah. I'm a superstar.
All right, I'm
Switch
gonna switch
Remember
this.
Darius. I'm sorry, Darius.
Oh, they could also
Okay,
just be
sorry,
using
my
a.
There's a Darius.
Ulysses.
Oh, Ulysses.
Ulysses. There you go.
What's up,
Okay.
Ulysses?
Lauren's back,
It's like
but
actually
frozen on
Ulysses?
the stream. Oh, never
He's
mind.
calling himself Darius.
Takes a
on the
second.
stream? Is that what's happening?
That's the Twitch name.
Oh, Ulysses. Oh, hi. I grew up with him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Ulysses. I hope you enjoy.
He has a great name.
All right, I'm gonna roll in here. So, hopefully it works out going forward. So, bums. It's a quiet evening on the road to Waterdeep. The caravan is setting up and settling in. The mood is a little bit lighter, as this is the first night spent outside of the fields of the dead. While you couldn't claim to be safe, it does feel at least slightly less treacherous. When Warand, Samerdag the Hoper's older, light-skinned and gray-haired human teamster who has a habit of mothering everyone, begins gathering some pots and pans to start the evening meal, there's a sense of relief from the group. As normally a noise that loud would have been avoided for so long, and you haven't been able to have a properly hot meal since before you guys started your trip from Baldur's Gate. The moon elf Theralim brothers begin joking to one another as Selvik silently signs to Nuhar, who busts out laughing. Another inside joke. Ed Helry, the other blue-skinned moon elf merchant on your journey, dotes on her horses, Isabella and Tiger, while Enam, her halfling teamster, begins helping with the setup. The 7.5-foot tall, dark-skinned human man named Sulasteg the Pole chats with Orvustia, a much younger, pale-skinned female guard in training, instructing her on the best areas to set up to perform a proper watch. And the aptly named Green Imsa and Radasir, a quiet rock gnome.
Was that the thief?
I don't know.
Green Imsa Ernie.
Yeah. Arik pulls a hand axe and buries it into Rezmir's forehead for stealing his.
Ernie loves some Green Imsa.
They take a seat together near the quiet fire that Warand is starting. The spectacled lawyer, Aldor, sits down next to them a moment later, and meanwhile, the 3 wagons that the bums know to be led and guarded by the cultists have set up about 20 feet away, separating from the main group as they have every night so far. And then Samerdag, the heavy-set, shaggy-haired merchant transporting fragile porcelain on this journey, walks up to you, Arik, and he says, "Well, look at that. We have survived the field of the dead without losing a single companion." And he's looking around at everyone. "Although we came close. How are you, Trogdor? That foul creature nearly stole your heart in the most unromantic way I can imagine."
Wasn't exactly fun, but thankfully we've got a good group of people. Fortunately I travel with decent enough folk.
That you do. And he just looks around. "Wonderful folk, our guards, we have hired the best that Baldur's Gate had to offer. Is that right?" And everyone else is like, "Yeah."
So this is right after that? How
This
long after that?
This would be a couple of days after, probably, it would be about a week, like 7 days, about a normal human non-fantasy week, because the weeks in D&D are 10 days long. But you guys had been traveling and had been kind of quiet, so it might have been somewhere between 5 and 7 days since then. So you all are set up, and the fire is getting started. Warand is over. Some of the pots and pans are clanging. Green Imsa and Radasir, the rock gnomes, just sitting down, chatting with one another. And as mentioned, the pole is
The pole.
the pole.
The pole.
There's the pole, and then his.
So sad.
When you mentioned, when you mentioned her, I was like, oh no, we couldn't save her. It's so sad.
And then the two other dwarves on your journey, Erdnot, although they are there as guards, they're kind of chatting with each other a little bit further from the group. But you guys have the night. It is it feels good to be out of the field of the dead. It feels good to be not quite as nervous and able to start a proper fire without worrying that who knows what is going to come charging towards you from the firelight.
The good ale is untapped, I say to my crew.
The
Then he
Hofer
sits down and takes out his little black book and pen.
Arik will take his weapons by the. You said there's a fire, DM?
Yeah, we're on to starting the fire's getting started. It looks pretty good. She's a pro.
Arik will sit by the fire, pull out his weapons with his whetstone, and just work out any imaginary pits or dents that he tends to see in his weapons. Just work on them, sharpen them.
He's always sharpening his knives.
Yep. Weapons are his religion.
This is the way.
Well, I will definitely go get cozy by that fire and sit wherever there's space, probably next to Green Imsa, because I didn't mind them at that point.
Of course you like Green Imsa.
Thank you for the host, Betsy. Green Imsa sees you come over and she's like, "Hey, Abby.
Hey,
How's it going?"
now everything's going fine. It's nice to have a fire finally. Cozy.
I know.
I hate being cold.
Yeah, I was not enjoying those fields. This is my first time really traveling, so didn't know how
Sure.
dangerous it could be.
Yeah, wild out there, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, V, do you want to sit down?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, Vidani's moving? Y'all need to.
Oh,
But
man.
then I'm gonna stay right here.
Y'all need to.
Namaste.
I decided to move. How'd you do that, Abby? All you did was ask her?
It's all you've ever had to do.
Ask her, and then she'd move?
She just wants the invitation, that's all.
I want to feel wanted.
You just wanted us to ask her? Is that what the problem is? Okay. Now we know. We'll say, Vidania, you want to come over here? Your next turn.
That's all I need.
See, that's the song you need to sing now, Micaiah. I want you to want me. I need you to need me.
Yeah, I think
My song.
you sounded real good singing that.
A duet.
Oh, you don't want to hear me sing.
Ooh, that's a lot of critties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
critics to get art to sing, I feel like.
I can't even talk. Like, I can't even think of what to say when I talk. Never mind sing. God, you got more balls than I'll ever have when it comes. Christ, I can't imagine.
Nah, this is just fun. You want me to play you a classic song?
Please.
As you start to you pull out your guitar and get ready to play this song, you see what's his name? Radasir, the rock gnome who is sitting next to Green Imsa. He stands up And he's a tiny man, 3 feet or less. And as he turns to walk away from the fire, he's got a little pipe in his hand, and he just says, "I'll be back."
You fucking thief.
And then he kind of says it more to Green Imsa, who he was talking to and has been talking to this whole time. She says, all right. And she turns back to look at Abaddon as she's talking, and the rock gnome turns to walk away, and Vidania, you notice, because you do, that's your favorite place to shoot. So whenever somebody turns to walk away, you look, and you haven't ever quite seen an ass like that. As he walks, it's almost like there's a concavity to it. It like goes in the opposite way. Like a scoop of ice cream has been like taken out. 2 little scoops.
How does he sit?
And you think for a moment, yeah, exactly. How does he sit? And you think it might be a trick of the light, but as he continues to walk, you're like, no, that's really that's the most concave derriere I have ever seen. You think internally, and then he
stole your butt. That's why he's always trying to steal stuff so he can fill the hole that was left.
Fill the void.
When somebody snatched his ass away.
It'll never be enough.
It'll never be enough.
Yep.
All right, Arik, you gotta roll.
Alright, so I just gotta.
You roll a d20.
D20.
How did I word this? Because I don't remember if it was. I think it's a death save, so 9 and below is a failure.
15.
Everybody has to hydrate. Whatever you're drinking, take a sip.
All right. I'll take that.
It said redeem death save. I was like, what does that mean?
The sand has a freaking Capri Sun.
Oh my god.
That's what my kids drink. Literally, you have the same diet as my children. McDonald's and Capri Suns. Do you eat little bites as well? Those little mini muffins? Because if you do, then you legit have their diet.
Guilty.
Life does.
I was gonna say.
I can't even.
I was like,
When we
that
had
sounds
Taco Bell
delicious.
for dinner, it was amazing.
Eat like a 8-year-old boy.
So Rakaya, you go and pull out your guitar, and the Hoper is just like, yes, this is exactly what we need. Something to help us celebrate our journey through the fields of the dead to this wonderful campsite. Thank you, Warond, for all of your hard work. The pole, Trogdor. I don't remember all of your names, but thank you all, guards, for getting us through that really difficult journey. And a song is exactly what we need.
Thank you so much for that illustrious introduction. This is a classic song.
I feel like that was Winifred from Hocus Pocus. Thank you, Max, for that marvelous introduction.
Well, now I want her to sing You Put a Spell on You.
I know, right?
Good song too.
Oh, we need. That's what we need the girls of the party to do. They need to do that
Hocus Pocus.
next Halloween.
Hocus Pocus.
Yes.
All right.
Done.
That wasn't very difficult.
Shorty, get down, good Lord. Baby got 'em moving all over town. Strictly though she don't play around, cover much ground, ducking by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away, I can't get her out of my mind. Well, I think about the girl all the time.
Wow, wow.
East side to the west side, sitting fat right, it's no surprise. You got this it comes to the gas. By no means average. She's always, she's got to have it. And baby, you're a perfect 10. I wanna get in. Can I get down so I can get in? I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up, girl. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it, girl. She's got flashy style. She managed by the car. Baby never act wild. Very low key on the profile. And catching feelings is a no. Let me tell you how it goes. Curves the word, spins the verb. Lovers you go, so freak what you heard. You're rolling with the fatness. You don't even know what the half is. You got to pay to play just for shorty bang bang to hook your way. Yeah, I like the way you work it all day, every day, every day. Yeah, you're blowing my mind, baby, in time. Baby, I can get you in my ride. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, girl. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, girl. No diggity, no doubt. Ain't that what it's all about? Yeah, no diggity, no doubt. Yeah. No diggity, no doubt. Ain't that what this all about? No diggity, no doubt. I like the way you work it, girl. That was a classic. From back in my part of the southern region, we like to sing that song.
The
Odd
Hooper.
music, but enjoyable.
The Hooper, it says, "No diggity. That is exactly how we should all feel having made it through. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful performance."
That's how we should all feel. No diggity.
No diggity.
No
What's a diggity?
Just no. I don't know if it's supposed to be no dignity. I don't know. It's to be.
The Hooper comes over to you, Abaddon, and he says, that is quite a question. I like to think that diggity is," and he starts going into a whole thing about how wonderful diggity must be and what it must represent in this world and the gods and all of that shit. He goes into it. And as you all are sitting there at the fires, kind of crackling around, is there anything that you did on this night that you wanted to bring up before we to your current circumstances?
Diggity. Obviously.
No,
Diggity.
there was no diggity. So, yeah.
That's all they wanted to do was think back on the memory of my beautiful serenade as we are upon the eve of battle.
Yes,
we are thinking of lighter times.
Art, you're muted.
Yes. Arik.
I muted you, Arik. I muted a couple
Arik, you're
people.
muted.
Yeah, you've been muted.
You're muted. I muted a couple people while she was playing. Gotta unmute yourself
Boyfriend, unmute yourself.
on Skype. Hold on, I'll do it. I gotcha.
He has to go to his phone.
Oh no, wait, I can't. Sorry, you have to do it. You should be able to just hit the
You
button.
do have to jiggle us around.
Jiggle us around.
Yeah, we always get jiggled every time he does that. I feel like it's like this.
You mean like something floppy? Hello, word of the week. Come on.
Oh, floppin'. Yes, the word of the week.
Flopping. I knew it
Oh,
was
flopping.
something
Oh, I was
involved
like,
with
wait a second. Well, we know your struggles. You know.
I was so. I won't lie. I was so confused.
As well.
So
Whenever Tanya's drinking, I want some, but it looks like she's drinking blood of her
It's
enemy.
delicious.
she still wants it.
I
She's-
think it's called a
That makes
Death
sense.
Eater.
Oh.
Fits.
Drain
All
the
right.
blood from goblin head.
So we transition to you are all, after having just that random memory, thinking back on Radasir, the rock gnome who with the concave ass. This is Vidanya's memory. We're gonna say that Vidanya in this moment looking over at that ogre who's like pretending to sleep on the slats of wood with a nasty rag hanging on it. You're just kind of looking like you don't really want to see it, but you think in that
I
moment
kinda
of all
do.
all the weird
That's what she's thinking about right before we're about to face
yeah
our doom.
all the weird asses
It's how
that
I
you guys
relax, okay?
So as you guys stand, let me make sure I got you on the right screen here. You guys stand up at the top of the stairwell, looking down into the darkness of the spiral staircase. Another ogre, after having chased the other two out, another ogre just comes very quickly, like comes in, body parts flopping around, and yells over.
Flopping. Flopping.
Flopping.
Flopping, I said it. Oh my god.
Flopping.
Yay!
Meant to do that, and you were like, I got it right.
Yeah, you can fuck it up like me.
Rub it in his face like I got it right.
You hear in Giant, those of you who can speak Giant, you hear, Mirawuk, come sister, it's time. And the one that's lying on the bed just like turns, sitting up, and like laughs. It's like, haha. And then gets up, and very happily they both like run out of the room. And at that time, just about the same time, you begin to hear the wind outside of the keep. Through these thick walls, you can begin to hear the wind picking up. What are you doing?
Someone care to translate that?
They're just getting the others ready.
Then we don't have much time. We can't let this dragon escape.
Does anyone need to do anything before we set forth?
Does everybody have potions?
I don't have one on me, but I have all my spells, so.
Want to
Other
distribute
people need
those. I don't know how many we have left.
I have 3 potions.
I've got
Does
2.
anyone?
I think I have one.
I have
Do
no.
we have any in the bag of holding, Abaddon?
I need any.
Going.
Unless you think I should carry one in case. I don't know.
Maybe to be
It's
on the
always
safe
good.
Might
side.
as well.
Just take one just in case.
I think everybody should have at least one.
All right.
Absolutely.
I'll take one out of the bag of holding then.
If there's any, I'll take one.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
What?
You guys, you
We each get
that's-
one, or
Yeah, because the
That-
two of us
that-
are healing.
There's
so-
no more
Just in case,
after
so.
that.
No more? Oh,
No
more?
more at
No
all.
mo.
all right?
There's no mo.
No more.
Do we want to have Micaiah do her pass without a trace, and we get down there quietly, or do we just rush into the room and smash heads?
I'll say we try the quiet way first. I mean, either way, we might end up smashing heads.
We could get the advantage taking her by surprise.
Agreed.
You know, I mean, it is using a spell, but I think it's worth probably doing it.
And let's do this.
All right.
Rah.
You know? I reckon Erdnot are like smashing swords and shields. It's like,
Doing that Viking chant.
Smashing swords? That sounds real weird.
we
Guys,
cross
put those
streams
away.
all the time.
Guys, can you put away your swords?
Just can wait till later.
You begin to hear outside of the door, which has been left open, and you begin to see ogres of all shapes and sizes and presumably smells moving around and gathering up. You can hear the clanging of weapons, and it sounds as if things are getting started here. So, what you doing?
Erdnot, are you going to try to use a hold spell, a hold person spell, if you can? Or are we going with Micaiah, trying to nail her with something to keep her in place?
Suppose it depends on what the room looks like. We must get that mask as a priority. If I can hold her, I can hold her. If we can hold all of them, that is more ideal.
Hmm.
I don't think
Oh.
how much time we have to
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Right. You're
I'm
heading
casting-
down stealthily.
Pass without a trace. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Everybody roll me stealth checks as you begin heading down the icy...
Oh, fuck. Well, we're fucked already.
Already?
I rolled a 1. At disadvantage. So, like, one of the ones I rolled was a 1.
Aww.
No, this is 2. Oh,
It
yeah,
was
plus 1.
It was a fail, a natural fail. So
My
Yeah, I
God,
just-
natural.
I just rolled down these steps like fucking thud from.
So remember to
from
add plus 10 to
Yes,
your...
Doesn't matter, right? If you get a natural 1.
No, because you have a spell on you.
It's alright, because I also just, with disadvantage, rolled a 2. So,
Jesus.
No, I think your first
No.
your first one came through as a disadvantage.
Yeah, you did. You rolled it twice.
Yeah, it rolled twice.
oh shit, okay. Alright.
Mine's saying-
Oh, 17 and 11, I gotcha. Hey, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna mute it real quick and...
I got a 20. It's saying that virtual tabletop not found.
Okay.
Natural 20.
That's fine. Whatever it rolls, you can just let me know what it is.
Yeah, it's
Remember to
20.
add 10. Remember to add 10, everybody,
Oh,
to your
so
rolls.
30, I guess.
So I rolled a 30.
30, 2 30s,
Same.
34 for Zama.
21, 34. Abaddon doesn't believe you.
If I could, I'll show you.
She's like 34. Come on, nat 30s.
No, because I rolled a 32.
Oh, a 32.
It's like, there's no way.
All right. So, yes, this is part of the NAT30s charm, is that as players in our 30s, you get to watch us do our daily routines and activities, and also meet our children on occasion. Pretty much by occasion, I mean there's going to be a child that pops up in pretty much every stream. So we continue with our journey with Annie in the kitchen. And We'll
Yep.
see where we end up from there. So you all head down. You begin heading down the spiral staircase. Erdnot, you rolled a natural 1. What happened?
I don't know. You're the
As-
dungeon master.
No, I mean, as you're heading down the stairs, what happened?
Oh no. You have to narrate your
I'm
own fuck
I'm
up.
just gonna give
Your
this
own
one to
Your
you
own
because
failure.
I mean,
Revel in your natural.
I can do an obvious what happens on a natural 1, but you know, if you have something a little bit of flair you'd like to add.
Oh, you got this, Artie.
Erdnot's like.
How far down did I make it before?
You made it.
Top of the stairs.
This would have been the first like half of the stair like journey down, so you probably made it to about the next landing. There's no landing, but the next floor down.
I would say that I had some ogre slime stuck on my boot, and I slipped on some hay that was part of the bed that blew down the staircase.
Okay. So,
And there was much rejoicing.
and there was much rejoicing. Yay! Thank you for the follow. Yay. So
I'm
go ahead.
back, DM. If you
Oh,
want
you're
to
back.
me on the Twitch.
So as you all are heading down very stealthily, you're feeling really good. Zan, you are like, we've got this in the bag. We are all being so quiet. Even Arik with his, you know, there's a little bit of clanging here and there, but he's further back. And then suddenly, I mean, Abaddon, you're like, I am on point right now with my stealth. And you wonder, like, the voice in your head is like, good job, white demon. Good job. You're feeling really good about it. And then suddenly you hear from the darkness of this, as you guys, most of you, actually all of you have dark vision, so you turn dim vision in the, there's no light in this stairwell. You hear, and there's a slip, and then a clang as Erdnot slips on something, his foot flying up behind him, and he slides down about 6 steps and stops himself, like holding onto the wall with his arms and legs, and it gets really quiet. What do you do?
Arik's gonna look back and go, shh.
Erdnot's gonna give you the dwarven equivalent of a middle finger. I don't know what that would be.
I was gonna say, is that just a middle finger? Just a stumpy middle finger?
Kaya's gonna mutter to herself that not even the strongest wizard in the world could make that stupid dwarf stealthy. It's like, God damn it.
What's the marching order here?
I'm in the back.
I'll be towards the
I'll be
front.
back with
And-
Abaddon.
There.
I guess I was towards the front.
Now you're towards the front. Or not.
I think you're in the front now if you slid down 6 stairs.
All right, so
He just
Okay.
whoop, right by everybody.
so Erdnot and Zan, make me perception checks, and actually Vidania as well.
Roll that good.
12.
Sorry, what was that? I see a 17 from somebody, but I don't know who.
That was me.
Okay,
I got 10.
Zan rolled a 12.
12, 10, and 17. Erdnot, you hear from down the stairs, you hear an audible like click. And then that's all you hear.
She locked the door.
It's not a good sign.
Can anyone open locks?
I can't really hear you. You're really low.
Yeah, what'd you say, Zane?
Can anyone open locks?
Can anyone open locks?
She knows we're coming now, boy.
I do have a lockpick set, but I'm not like that trained in it. I don't think.
Arik's just gonna look over at Erdnot with his hammer. I mean,
Ha!
he's a lockpick of a type.
Do you want me to just blow it up?
Probably in the. Is the stairwell like open or is it like small?
The stairwell is very small. You guys are still in the middle of it. You're still on that, like, you have another floor to go to before you reach the ground floor. The stairs are probably about 7 feet from the middle part out to the, rounded edge.
I don't think that's a good idea, Avedon. We're all pretty close. That fire was pretty big last time.
Oh, that's true.
Big kaboom.
How are we gonna get in? Break it with your axe.
Well, we just heard a click from this.
I mean, I assume it's a door.
Well, not only that, but the floor that we're at, we're not even to the second floor yet, correct?
You're on the first floor. You're not on the ground floor. Like, you're on this. You believe yourselves to be on like the second floor. You were on the third, second, ground. So like you're on the floor, but the stairs just go down. So you have to go from the I guess the second floor to the first floor to the ground floor. So you would be on the first floor.
Gotcha.
We're doing elevator style, corporate building style.
It's a long way back if we want to try that other door. Do you want to just give this a shot?
Too late now.
I think we've gone too far. We have to continue.
What if we say we're warning her? Let's trick her.
We're warning her of what?
I'm not
About
sure.
the
what's my-
giant revolt. So she'll let us in.
Oh.
Well,
It's a fair point.
maybe.
If we want to, we've got to be quick about it.
Yeah, let's move.
All right, let's go.
All right. So you're heading down. Are you going stealthily, or are you just heading down?
At this point, I don't think we should bother trying to be stealthy if we're trying to make our presence known as if we're cultists.
Yeah, but she's still. I mean, they might not know how many of us there are out here. Maybe it would be a good idea if they still didn't know how many of us were out here.
I'd say we still try to go stealthy.
They may know that we're coming, but they won't know when if we're stealthy.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll slink along.
Anyway, I mean.
Stealthy flux.
All right. Roll another stealth check, everybody, if you're heading down stealthily.
Motherfucker.
All right. 28.
Plus 10 with your.
28.
Why
Plus
couldn't I
10?
roll this one that time?
It's a 13.
24 for Xander this time.
All right. I got 24,
Um,
13, 28.
26. I got the shit off my shoe.
23 plus, so 33, I guess.
All right.
27.
Okay, so you find yourselves slowly heading down the stairs. Take a real quick roll here. And like a shh. You keep going down, and you come around to the bottom of these icy circular stairs, and it opens up at the bottom just a little bit, about 10-15 feet out, and in front of you is a curtain. And let me just, yep, in front of you is a curtain. Looks like a very thick, heavy drape that there's like an iron bar at the top, and the curtain has been pulled across to close off. It's almost like one of those draft curtains that, like, it goes all the way down to the ground, and it is really thick and heavy to try to keep the warmth in or the cold out in a particular area. You can't see past it, but you can see this curtain there.
Is there light coming out the sides of the top?
There is light on, you can see coming from the other side, yes.
Can we hear anything?
Make a perception check.
Okay, why? Okay, I don't know. It's now not letting me roll anything.
Just use your D&D
Yeah,
Beyond.
just-
Fine.
I mean, this is working perfectly before.
Okay, just use whatever means you need to roll your dice.
2.
Wait, no, try
One
a
of
different
those.
mean.
I just rolled a random one to make sure it was still connected.
All right, so it's kind of, you can hear the wind, Erdnot, but in this moment you can't quite hear anything else. Zan, you're at the front. You can make a perception check as well. And I'll say Vidania in the back because you have the one of the highest passive perceptions. You can make a perception check as well. What was that, 20?
24.
24.
I also have 24.
Okay, so both of you can hear, as you guys get quiet, you can hear on the other side of this curtain, you can hear some shuffling. You hear the shuffling of multiple somethings. It's fairly quiet. You can hear the crackling of of a fire, and just barely, you think you might be able to hear additional sounds in the background.
Can Ar pull his non-magical longsword and use it to just shift the curtain slightly so we can see out?
Yes. So I turned off the. I turned off the control thingy so you guys can move, since we're going to be focused on this one spot here.
Now it works.
So
And
you pull your sword out and open the curtain slightly, and in front of you you see, hold on, let me just, I forgot how I turn this off. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of it. Growling and lunging at you as you do so, 2 guard drakes, and everybody roll initiative for me.
God.
The plan never goes according to plan. Right off the bat. Every single time. Why do we waste a week planning?
Because it's fun.
Something to do.
So what else are we gonna do in between sessions?
I got 8.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm just gonna add you all to the initiative. Sorry, I'm on the wrong thing. And then I gotta switch over to the different map for people to see.
It's 19.
21.
Okay. Oh, you guys were able to add yourselves?
I'm just using the
Oh
D&D
shit.
Beyond.
Sorry, I have you guys on here twice.
Wait, what the hell happened?
I was 16 from Micaiah.
Hold on.
I know.
Hold on. Let me reactivate. I'm gonna activate you over on a different one and then send you back because I didn't realize I had 2 tokens. Up.
The
So, give it a
coolest
second.
blackguard drink.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it's coolest.
Alright. 1 second. I'm just gonna pull you back. And then add you. So that you guys can roll your initiative. Shit. Something just happened. Zan is not in there, right? 1, 2,
I'm there.
3, 4, 5. Where's my last person? Who's not in there?
Me. Ark.
Ark.
19. Did it not? There you go.
I gotcha.
Oh, should I roll again in the
Nope,
thing?
just whatever it was. I'll put it in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mine says 16. I had a 19.
Yep, I'm adding it. I'm changing you guys.
Sorry.
What was that, Vidania?
I was 8.
Oh, that's too bad because I got a nat 20 for you. I have 19 for Arik, 11 for Abaddon, 8 for Vidania.
21 because
21 was that?
yes, 21.
16 for Micaiah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Erdnot.
14.
Oh, that's too bad for you too, because I think I got a 20 on you.
Well, clearly, the dice favor you.
Yeah. Okay. So, let me switch over to our battle screen. Okay. So, as you very slowly, Arik, slide the curtain over, you see that these 2 black guard drakes. You guys are familiar with guard drakes as you have been running into them quite frequently. Just kind of in that like guarded position that like canines get into with their backs hunched up and their heads down. And as the curtain opens very slowly, peeking in, it is going to lunge forward. And actually, Zan, you get to move first. But actually, no, because this one is going to lunge forward towards you. You all. So this is where they're starting, but Zan, you get to move up. Or you get to go first after they get to move.
Okay. First thing Zan will do is bonus action cast Zephyr Strike. I'm just waiting for D&D Beyond to reload. So I can mark that off. And so for 1 minute, I move like the wind until the spell ends. My movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. And once before the end of the spell, I can give myself advantage on 1 attack roll, doing an extra D8 of force damage. And
Okay.
whether I hit or miss, I add 30 feet of movement. So Zan is going to go past them. Now Foundry is going to load. So Zan is going to move out here to get a better view. Can we move our characters, or do you still have to
Give
do
it a
that?
try. I thought I turned it off. It might be easier to use the arrow keys, but
Do we do all this stuff in D&D Beyond or in Foundry? Like
all your spells and everything, all of your attack rolls, you can roll it in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
and keep track of your hit points and everything there. This is just like the map. So almost like pretend that your D&D Beyond character sheet is like a piece of paper in front of you, and then the map is the map separate.
Okay.
It'll just make it easier that way.
Sure.
And Zan will take a shot with his bow at. I'm assuming that's Rezmir. I can't really see it.
Yes, that's Rezmir. As you're running away, the Drake is going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
Zephyr Strike stops that.
Okay, no attack weapon. Gotcha. Does it stop it so that it does not get to have a reaction, or does it not say that?
Writing, it says that my movement doesn't
provoke
opportunity
okay.
attacks.
All right, good to know.
Like the wind.
Well, I didn't know if he still has it, if he can try and then he loses it, or... But that's not... Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so using his bow... 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And I'm assuming they're at full HP, so I don't get full losses later. Say, 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
Okay.
And is this door over here open?
Yes.
I think I just closed it. So Zan is then going to just peek just to the other side of the door.
Okay.
I just want to make sure there was 5, 10, 15, 25.
You have like 60 feet of movement now, right?
40.
Oh,
so
40.
I think I'm at 35, so yeah,
Oh,
Zan's gonna
Just 40.
just
25.
hide behind the, try and take a little bit of cover in the, just around the edge of the door frame.
Okay. All right. Would you mind putting your thing on mute after, because it's staticky? Sorry.
No worries.
All right. If that is the end of your turn, Arik, you would be up, but Rezmir gets hit, and you see her. She begins saying some words and moving her hand around. You can see Zan. You got a glimpse and did see that she was wearing that mask on her face. And she is going to do a thing, and suddenly this orb of darkness is actually gonna show up right here. Gonna do it right there. Zan, Arik, Erdna, all of you who can see this currently in your space, you see this darkness just appear in the middle of the room. Erdna, you
It came in
see,
handy.
you see it. Is this something you have to activate, or it's always on?
Yes, always on.
It's always on. So you can see this darkness, the swirling black mass of darkness that is expanding out, and you recognize it and can see through it. Everyone else, this is a roiling mass of darkness. You cannot see past it or through it. So it starts to engulf. You can see, looking at in front of you, Arik, one of the black drakes. Half of its body is just like in this black roiling mass, and you can't even see it. It's like sticking out of this blackness.
But I can see the other half of it.
You can see that. You can. Yeah, it's looking at you and it's like hissing, but you can't see the second half.
Gotcha.
So it is your turn, Arik.
Okay. I'm going to attack.
Oops.
Let's see. This one right in front of me with attack. That is a 16.
A 16 does hit. Actually, it tells you that it hits. That's nice.
Did it? Oh, it did. It does say it. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I didn't even know if I had that turned on. Sometimes these things work, and sometimes they don't.
I'll use goading attack. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend a superiority die to attempt to goad the creature into attacking you. You add the die, which is a D8, to attack's damage roll, and then the target has to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than you till the end of turn.
Okay. So I have to make a wisdom save right now?
Yep.
With just a straight wisdom, no disadvantage?
It just says make a wisdom save.
Doesn't matter. That's a 3. So
okay.
This one has disadvantage on attack rolls against everyone or just you?
Just everyone except for me.
Everyone except for you.
It has disadvantage on everybody except for me, yes. So that plus the D. That was 2. I don't want 1.
So you're like sitting there going, I'm here, kill me, I'm here.
Damn it. Exactly. So that was 10.
Whoa, I just lost you. Can you repeat? Sorry.
I said it was 10 damage. Actually, I need that +2 for the dueling bonus or whatever it was, because this, remember, Foundry doesn't add that, so that's 12.
12 damage total?
Yep, and then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other. So, bang, attack. So, 15.
That does hit.
Oh, it does hit. Yep. Sorry, asking out of habit.
No, it's fine.
And then the same thing. It has to make a wisdom save.
That is a 19.
Okay. Can't remember my spell save. It's DC 8. It's gonna make it anyways.
Yeah, 19's gonna make it. All right.
That is 11. That's 13 plus 6 is 19. Right? Small math is not my thing.
Okay.
13 plus 6, whatever that is.
Yep.
That's how
So
much damage it is.
you slice forward against this the half of the body of the.
Updated. It looks like the +2 is now in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, when you look at the breakdown, it's 1d8 +2 +1 +4.
Ooh, okay, cool. All right, that other one was actually just
10.
10,
Okay.
not 12. Sorry about that. Again, just so used to, like, you know what I mean? That was a thing for a while. Thanks, Pat.
Worked if I just click on it.
Yep, so that's.
Oh, it's right click. Okay.
And then for the second one, it's only 17 damage.
Okay. So as you slice through the half of the Black Drake's body that you can actually see, you feel just this surge of extra power, and there's a weird spark of fire that flashes for a moment on your sword as you cut through, and the Drake squeals in pain as you feel like that was a little bit stronger of a hit. Maybe thanks to some goddess or something out there. And someone whispers. You hear a name whispered in your ear.
Well, wait.
ever again, God.
I was gonna say I couldn't hear it. Well, thank you, God or Goddess of Grimmaw.
All right. Anything else? Any movement?
No, I'll stay right there.
Okay.
Sorry that took so long. Now I'm trying to use the Foundry and the D&D Beyond like in conjunction.
Okay.
I shall return. Unless you're gonna attack me right now.
He's gotta wait.
It's Micaiah's turn.
But it's not the coolest black guard drake's turn right now.
He's
No.
the coolest.
It should be his turn, but
Awesome.
okay, so let's see here. It is actually Rezmir's turn.
Oh shit! So I can't go take a peek. God damn it!
You can go. It'll take me a second to look at all the shit that she's got anyway.
No, it's okay. I'll hold it desperately.
All right. Okay. She is going to
She'll do fucking nothing.
Maybe she'll run away because she's scared.
No, we don't want that. That would be very bad.
Zan. Sorry, there's just so much that she can do. Shit. Sorry, there's so much. I can do so much with her.
It's okay. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't kill me while I'm gone.
I don't think it's gonna be you.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Okay.
She can see through her own darkness spell.
You don't know. She is going to use her, Zan, you suddenly see coming out of this darkness that, you know, is, you're like on the edge and you're looking in this direction into this roiling mass, and you suddenly see this splash coming in your direction. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage. As this acid comes at you.
Rude.
Yeah.
Fucking
Super
movies.
rude.
17. You said disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage, yeah.
17.
You are able just in time to remove yourself, like spinning out of the way using your monk abilities. You still get splashed, but you feel as though you could have taken a lot more damage than what is about to happen to you. You take 15 points of acid damage as this caustic spray comes shooting out of the blackness in your direction, catching you off guard. And let's see.
What did I miss? Who got hit?
Zan.
Spitting shit at Zan.
Aye.
which none of you would see because he's on the other side of that door. So you hear like a shh as the spray comes out, but that is going to be it. I believe, Micaiah, you are up.
Get it, girlfriend.
Aw, thank you, boyfriend. That's support. Alright, so Micaiah would like to please cast Erupting Earth, which I'm not sure, is Foundry working like to set a boundary line, or do you have to do that for me?
If you press the button in there, it will like put it in the chat.
You spell in here, it'll still do it?
Yeah, it should still work if
Okay.
you do it in there.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to or not. Okay. Oh, and then it brings it up for me. Oh, perfect. Bam. Right there.
Okay.
So now alright, so what I gotta do now? Roll damage? Or no, do the saving throw, right? Isn't that how?
Yeah. Well,
I never-
is it a hit no matter what? How does Erupting Earth?
Alright, so it's 20-foot cube. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed, or half as much. Oh, it's one of those ones. Half as much on a successful. The ground in that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared, and each 5-foot portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand. So it's like almost impossible to clear.
Okay. So, you reach out and cast your spell, and all of a sudden, out of the earth, chunks of ice just start shooting up out, and the whole ground in this room, it starts shifting, and these rocks of ice just pull out from the ground. So interesting. That was a nat 1 for mountainous
Shit.
Blackguard Drake, and a nat 20 for the
Okay,
other
but
one.
this one obviously is
Well, because he was the coolest.
For the coolest one survived. Let me just make a.
was the runt of the group. Zan, by the way, I mean, out of game, I'm just real glad you moved. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, when you moved, I was praying. I was like, oh my god, thank you, Jesus.
She
Let me
was doing
just
that no
make
matter what.
sure.
No matter what, Zan. Just hope your dexterity is high enough.
I was actually high deck, so I'm like, he can get out of the way. He'll be fine.
Rezmir succeeds with a 25. So you can roll the damage.
Yay. Damage.
So is this permanent damage to the floor?
That's a good question.
All right. So that is 13 points of.
Yeah, so what it says is each 5-foot square portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand. So if you're using like magic or something or some other means, I guess it would be quicker. But if you're doing it by hand and it's a minute and you're in a battle, I mean, I'm assuming it just stays like that. I mean, because a
Does it
minute's
say
a while
you
in a
can-
battle, right?
Does it say you can like end it and it goes back to normal, or
That's also a good question.
because we're gonna be stuck on these stairs?
Well, I don't think it goes all the way to the ceiling. It's just rough terrain now. Which means you can only go half your distance.
Yeah, well, my half distance is your half distance.
Yeah, it
My full
becomes
distance
rough
here.
terrain until cleared.
Yeah, so it's just rough terrain. We can still traverse
You
it.
can still go over it. You just
Okay.
have the movement, that's all.
All right.
If
So
you
you.
want to try to clear it, then you have to, like, if you're trying to clear it, you can't.
Everyone
really-
can see this template, right? You can all see that on the screen.
The purple.
Purple.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll just know that it's rough there. All right, so the ground shakes and all of the chunks come up, and you can see you can't see much actually. You can just see these drakes kind of trying to hold their balance, and then finally the earth stops moving. But one of them has to pull its leg out from in between a couple of ice chunks, and the coolest one was able to move out of the way slightly, but still a falling chunk kind of smashed against its shoulder blade up at the top. Any movement or anything else?
I'm gonna pull a Vidani right now. So
There you are.
I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay.
All right, it is the coolest one's turn. It is going to bite at you, Arik. Let me just double check something because I thought I had. Okay, yeah. That is a 16 to hit.
It's a miss.
And it is going to swing its tail at you. That is a 7 to hit.
Miss.
So it's trying to get its footing on this newly roughened terrain here. And is roughened a word? It is now. It snaps at you and swings its tail, but you're able to easily parry it.
I'll riposte on that.
Okay.
So you said it was the coolest Gardrick that did that?
Yeah, that coolest one.
S-
And as you swing
not
out,
so
you're
cool
like,
anymore.
oh, he's so cool. This guy's so cool.
That one has all the stuff. He's so cool.
That's 14.
That hit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Fifteen
That's,
points of damage.
Yep. But then I add my D8 to it. That's 20 points of damage.
Okay. I lost all of the hit points, but I'm pretty sure I remember that it was. Okay. Yep. All right.
How's that Drake looking? Oh, never mind. You
Do I
have the
have-
thing.
He's pretty
Okay.
cool.
This
Yeah,
is-
you got the hit points.
He looks
of that.
pretty cool. He's looking pretty cool.
He's just the fawns of black drakes.
I picture like a jean jacket with like the cigarette like kind of hanging out of his
Cool.
Or
Did
not,
you know
you
he drives a Camaro? You know what I mean? Like,
So cool. His name
Don't
is Miles.
keep going, because I might just really like this Drake.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, the cool one.
Okay.
not such
Wait,
a
no.
No, he's too cool.
He's too cool.
That hits.
Listen, guys, all the good die young. Okay. Look at James Dean.
Jesus,
live
five.
fast. That's the second. I said that last week. I said live fast, die young, leave a good-looking corpse.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna do it again.
Do it again.
What the hell is going on here? Is that working?
Wait.
Oh, I don't know why. Oh, you know why? 'Cause
No,
I'm-
wait, you know what? That's wrong.
Hmm?
Because now it's not taking into account. Or that did more damage than a 5 because it's not taking in my eldritch invocations.
Do you have a special modifier on that now?
So that's a 7 instead of a 5
Okay.
on that one. Okay, now I'll do it again. Fuck me.
That
12.
misses. So you let out the two blasts of eldritch energy, and one of them hits, and the second one it sees it coming. This time ducks down as the blast shoots over its head, and into the ice wall.
Just moonwalks out of the way, just so,
God damn it.
so jealous.
Hee hee.
Talks about the kid.
Of course he did.
He just shum.
I don't think I can do what I was planning to
Just
do
turns
now.
its head. Is like.
It's a little hat. Yes.
They do anything else? Sorry.
Alright, a couple of questions. If I was to move here, would this one who is partially in the darkness, would he get an opportunity attack if I went like around him into the darkness?
How far into the darkness are you trying to go?
Like if I was to move here,
That is still within his 5-foot range.
but he wouldn't be able to see me. Is what I'm is because like he's
You're
half
still
in.
you're still in his you're not outside of his 5-foot. You're not outside of his range to provoke an opportunity attack.
Alright, and if I was to move there, I wouldn't be able to get my full movement because there's 2 purple squares.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even make it to where I wanted to go. I'd probably stop
5,
here, right?
10, 5, 10,
Alright, fuck
15,
it. Too much math. Somebody else kill these
20,
motherfuckers.
25. You can make it. You can make it here. It's just doubling the movement. Instead of it being 1 square is 5, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So how far is your movement? How many squares? Like, what's your movement max?
25.
Okay, then you can make it exactly there.
No.
You can make it there.
Oh, I'm not saying I can't. I'm just saying I'm not going to.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Abaddon, you are up.
We got a dwarf and a fighter that just can't do short math.
Okay, I'm going to cast Magic Missile at second level to have 2 missiles on each one. So in casting that.
Type /MM space 2 space 2.
That's question mark. MM space.
Here, I'm gonna type it in chat for you to see out of character.
Keeps failing.
Don't
What
put
is
the-
What was that?
wah music.
That it just keeps showing the bad roll that happened. And
Which
doing
one?
I don't know.
MM.
So just copy and paste the /MM22. Just copy paste that, not the parentheses. The stuff inside of it. This is the new magic missile thing that I hopefully have enabled, and it will roll it, separate it out for you.
Do I have to do? Okay. Just roll.
/MM space 2 space 2, and it will do it
Got it.
automatically for you,
We're
in
in.
theory. Okay.
I know, it's like fucking hacking into the mainframe in a 90s movie for us.
Yeah.
None of us
So
know how
that-
to use these damn things.
So it's like /magic missile MM space 2 for 2 going in one direction, space 2 for 2 going in another direction. So you can see if you click on it now that it
Oh yeah,
broke it out for you.
that's neato.
Yeah, somebody made this
works.
module and it's really it's nice.
Smart.
So the first one is at the coolest and the second one is at the mountainous, or how did you split it out? Why does this not have the points that has been taken off? This one is
Yeah, correct. First one is to the coolest, even
Okay.
though I'm not sure I really want to do that.
It's
Just
just
because
a
it has a
shame.
tail, Abaddon doesn't mean. Come on, keep it in your pants, girl.
Okay, so that's a -4 and a -9. So these blasts of force come shooting around, slamming into the bodies of these drakes. Anything else? Forgot to put up a wall, so sorry guys.
No. Can I get past Micaiah right now, or is the staircase kind of like a too narrow to get past?
No, you guys can move through each other's spaces.
Okay.
You can move through ally spaces.
You can literally just stand over me.
You can't end your space on another player's space, but you can move through.
Like Micaiah,
You can
Abaddon,
use
you
your
just,
arrow
like,
keys to
step
move,
up
that's
and
easier.
Literally not even need to get on her tippy toes, and my head would be down here.
I might do that.
Okay. I'm gonna stay put, I think.
Okay.
Namaste.
Namaste. All right, we've got Vidania. You are up, and I had forgotten to put that wall there, so you're not going to be able to stay. Sorry. I'm pulling you out of your comfort zone. You have to
What
move.
wall? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move. How do I? It's not letting me move.
Move
Do I
your,
have to-
use your arrow keys. It's
Okay.
easier that way.
I guess I can't stay.
No, you can't stay on a person. You have to move. Yeah. You could
Okay.
move into. I'm pointing at my screen like you can see. You could move here. Abaddon, you wouldn't be able to
Okay.
stay there because you're on top of Micaiah.
Yeah,
Did I move?
You
Yeah,
did.
she is. Sorry.
Did you not mean to?
No.
Just use your arrow key to move yourself back. There you go. All right.
And I'll cast
Got it.
Hunter's Mark on the coolest.
Okay.
And
Oh shit.
I'll just take a shot with my longbow. Wait, stop. Hang on.
Oh.
It's not working.
It's in there. It's happening.
Oh, I just hit it like so many times.
It was a 12. The first one was a 12.
Oh, okay.
And that, I do not believe that hit my buddy here. Nope. That, isn't it at advantage? Don't you do these? I feel like everything that you do always hits. So,
I don't know.
I think she was just trying not to shoot Bergnot in the back of the head. That's all.
Yeah, that was it.
all right. So that darkness kind of throws you off for a minute, and your focus is taken off of the guard drake just long enough for the arrow to zip in a direction that's not exactly where you wanted it to go.
Shit.
It's the coolest one is infecting the other one, but it's cool. That's why it's getting so like
It's too cool.
dexterous.
Do you want to use that other roll for my second attack?
No, that wasn't intentional, so you
Okay.
can I'll delete it.
It's also worse than your first roll.
I know. Alright, did that work?
No.
Because before it was saying it wouldn't, like it didn't see the foundry.
Yeah.
I wasn't hooked up to the foundry. Did it work that time?
No. But you can just do type / R 1d20 plus 8 or hit the d20 on the dice tray and then click +8. You can do that if you want.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Or you can roll real dice.
They're lost.
Oh no.
Children.
Elliot was pretending they were eggs.
Oh.
He was sitting on.
He was sitting on
It's a good thing about
with his
found.
naked butt. 1d20 plus 8. Okay. Oh.
14 hit.
Oh, it does.
I believe so. Yep, it does.
And then. 1d8 plus 3.
Was this still the coolest guy?
What's that? Oh,
Were you,
yeah.
you're still targeting the coolest? Okay.
Yeah. 3. Sorry, hang on.
You can also roll it in D&D Beyond. Just roll it in D&D Beyond and just tell me what you get. That
It
works too.
wasn't like showing up with anything.
On D&D Beyond?
Yeah, it like didn't tell me what the roll was. Let me see. Oh, there it goes. 4.
Technical issues and cluster fuckage.
4?
That doesn't sound right.
No, she.
1. Yeah, because I got 1 plus 3.
But then don't you have Colossal Slayer and all those
Oh,
other
yeah.
things?
So
and
then-
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Like 4 is not
4.
possible.
Yeah, I don't think she's rolled a 4 since like level 2.
Get the 4 out of here, cause that shit's suspect.
Nice. 10.
Let me just do the.
Super
Sorry,
sus.
it's taking a long time to load anything.
And then
So
1d8.
Colossus Slayer's 1d8, right?
So you can just click on that in the dice tray and roll
Okay.
it. Yeah, there you go. All right, so
Oh wait,
15.
why did I go twice? What just happened?
It's fine. It's dead. It's
You're like this
dead.
too.
Holy-
Like you hit it and it doesn't go right away, and you probably hit it like a couple more times. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah. But it's dead.
Yes, it's dead. So
Dead.
you.
Dead.
Yes.
Dead. Okay.
You,
She's the I want this Drake dead. I want his family dead. I want his castle burned to the ground.
Oops. Yeah, Arik, you watch it, and an arrow just slides delicately past your like under your armpit as you're going to like swing down, and just sinks into its head, and it just flops without even it's flopping without even with no sound.
It doesn't make a sound at all.
Oops, I spelled cheer wrong. No, it's so quick. It just drops. All right. Anything else, Vidania?
No.
Okay.
I just love the way she said that. No.
No.
This guy is going to. It's gonna stay exactly where it is, but it is gonna attack you, Arik.
Yes, ma'am.
Multi-attack. You're right there. So that's gonna be a bite for a 21 to hit.
Can I use my reaction so that it doesn't get as hurt?
Yep. What are you doing?
So he's within 5 feet. So the attack roll would have disadvantage.
Okay. All right. Let's roll again.
25.
That is an 11 to hit.
It's a miss.
Is that every attack or just that one? Or not?
It's a reaction, so it doesn't say like.
Okay, it's just the one. then.
Whatever,
I think
however
it's just
many
the one,
times
yeah.
the
Yeah, it's just
reaction
the
is.
Just once.
And then that's a 15. So as it goes to bite you, Erdnot is able to deflect with his shield, and then the tail comes around to try to swipe, but it just hits on your shield, Arik, and there's no damage. And it is going to gonna stay right there. Okay. Top of the round.
I like that. I like that shield wall type shit that we just did.
I was gonna get right next to you, but I was like, I'm gonna step back so I have the option of my ranged weapons.
Dan, you're up.
Okay. Even though it's in darkness, Xander's gonna move in into the room, and he's not sure where Rezmir is, but he's going to move forward until he is within 5 feet of her. I don't know where that is. I'm not sure. Would he?
You wouldn't be able to tell. You would just have to kind of determine where you're gonna move, and
Yeah.
Just
So
group
he's,
around in the darkness.
He's gonna go to. He knew he was somewhere around here.
And all of this is rough terrain too.
Oh, so let me double check that. 5, 15, 25. Okay, so I'd only be able to get back to here.
Okay.
And I'm assuming if I were, because I can't see, any sort of attack would be a disadvantage.
Yep.
Alright, let's do it.
Right. What kind of attack are you doing?
Because he has his bow, he's just gonna do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
That's +6. 25 to hit.
A 20.
Wait. Hold on, I gotta do disadvantage, sorry. 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Oh, alright, I wasn't expecting that. So, Colossal Slayer, a D4. 13 damage. And I am going to spend a key point to do two bonus action empty-handed strikes, and the first one I'm going to use my ability with the Zephyr Strike to give myself advantage. So this first one will just be a straight roll, and it has an extra D8 if it hits.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That hit.
Save a piece for us, Zen.
So many dice, I don't know. I gotta make sure I'm rolling the right ones. Yes. That's not a great roll. 3, 11, 14 points of damage. And last strike. Disadvantage is 19 to hit.
That hits.
Getting Varro vibes all over again here.
Ooh, that was a bad roll. It's 4 plus 3, 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And because I now have an extra 30 feet of movement and I don't provoke opportunity attacks, Zan is going to back up as soon as Foundry reloads. And until the end of my next turn, my AC gets a +2 because I did an unarmed strike as my attack action. So Zan's AC is 17 until the start of his next turn.
Okay. All right. So you
Crazy voodoo magic shit, kid.
you hear as each of your
Oh, shit.
You hear as each of your so yours when it gave you straight rolls, was that for every hit?
No, just for the first one as the bonus action.
Okay.
The other two were at disadvantage.
Okay. You hear her like these grunts as you're making contact with her. Okay.
Oh, could I just quickly kind of use my quiver to Micaiah to say to dispel the darkness?
I was already on that. Not gonna lie.
Zan has no idea where anyone is.
I know, just funny. We're both thinking the same thing. I already have it up on my screen.
All right. Let's see.
Zan 2024.
All right. Is that the end of your turn? Yes.
He's
Okay.
nodding yes.
Let's see here. We've got Arik, you are up.
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and attack this Drake right here. It's 17. That's 8, and then I'll do it again. That's, hold on 1 second. Can I come in? There. And never mind. So the first one hits for 8 damage, and then my second one misses completely.
Okay. All right, 8 damage against this guy.
And then I will do attacks in darkness. If you can't see, you have. I'm assuming you have the attack.
You're blinded, so pretty much everything you do is going to be at disadvantage.
Okay, I'll stay where I am for now.
Okay. All right. 1 second.
That was the fastest turn I think I've ever had.
I think everything I'm trying to do here is Hey. Oh, it's her turn. Okay. Zan, as you are standing there, you hear this like raspy voice that is coming from the darkness, and you hear it say, "I can smell the arcane. Go after them, Rezmir." And you can't see anything, but
Just Zan heard that.
I'll say Zan, Arik, and Erdnot, you heard that too.
And what was it exactly?
I can smell the arcane. Go after them, Rezmir.
And it definitely is not her talking to herself.
I mean, you technically might not have ever heard her talk, so you don't know.
Didn't we in a cart before we left?
Maybe.
She was like in a rickshaw or something. Oh no, we heard her talk in the courtyard.
Yeah, we did. Not very much, but.
All right, so let's see what happens here. That is an 18 to hit you, Zan.
That hits.
That hits.
That hits.
20 points of damage. That is
What kind of damage?
5 points of slashing damage and 9 points of necrotic damage. As this sword, you feel this slashing across your chest in the darkness. And roll.
I'm sorry, you said that was 4. How many total?
5 slashing. Oops, sorry. 5 slashing. 11 slashing, 9 necrotic. Sorry.
So 20 points.
20 total, yes. Nope. Okay. She does not get her breath weapon back. That is right. She is. Did you already use your reaction?
No.
Okay. You feel her move out of range of you. You can make an opportunity attack at disadvantage if you want to.
I'll go for it. Is a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Holy crap.
6 points of damage.
I can't roll anything above like a 5 with a disadvantage. Zan's over here rolling 17s.
Well,
I need some of that luck.
The first thing that I rolled was a 17, and then I rolled an 11 plus 6.
Oh, damn.
I can see through the darkness, right? So
Yep.
I can't see it on the map here physically.
You can see everything that's going on. Yeah, you can see everything that's going on.
Because you're frozen. There we go.
Okay.
All right. But I'm just saying, I physically, myself, cannot see on the map. But
I know.
Not should have been able to like see her like walk up and slash him.
You can see everything. Yep, you can see everything in the
Okay.
darkness. I can't change it so that you can see, like just you can see, or else I would. But okay, that's gonna be it. Micaiah, you are up.
Alright, so just as Zan suggested, Micaiah is going to try to dispel the magic of the darkness.
Okay.
So it says any spell of 3rd level or lower just ends. Is it 3rd level or lower, or is it higher than that?
This is higher.
Alright.
Yeah, just you can roll.
So if it's higher, I have to roll, yeah. Oh, I got a 19, so.
Sorry, 1 second.
And the
Okay.
spell's level.
So you go to you cast your spell and you push it out in the direction of this darkness, and nothing, like it you feel like you have a connection, and that it's working, and you can see the energy reaching out, but as it gets into this darkness, it just kind of gets pulled in and disappears, and nothing happens.
Oh shit.
Goddamn.
Alright, well, I got nothing.
Tried. It's okay.
All right. Any movement or bonus action?
No. Would there be any little pebbles of stone? Because I erupted that earth that would have spurted out that I could grab onto.
I'll let you do an investigation check for a bonus action to see if there are any.
Alright. Yeah, definitely not. I got 2.
Okay.
DM, before the next turn, the damage that hit me from one of those actually, no. Did I get hit?
Not that I don't think so.
Okay, cool, because I just looked at my life and I was like, how the hell am I still at... Alright, sorry. I thought that I got hit and I didn't mark down the damage. Never mind. Keep my mouth shut.
Zan, see here, she's gonna take another attack on you. Oops.
Wait, how's she allowed to take an attack out of her roll?
She is going to use a legendary action to attack Zan with her greatsword.
Bitch.
With advantage. It's a 21 to hit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Zan's going down.
Oh no.
No. Oh, I can't see you anyway.
Well, that's what happens when you like 30 style try to like box her in the dock.
I don't know, everyone else was supposed to rush in while you took out the drakes, but I guess we're the only ones that read the strategy.
15 slashing damage and 6 necrotic damage for a total of 21 damage.
Zan is unconscious.
Erdnot, you watch as Rezmir slashes again with this sword and Zan drops to the ground. You can hear, everyone can actually hear this. Like, you can't see anything because of this darkness, but you can hear the slashing. And you hear the thud of Zan hitting some ice chunks there.
The meaty slap of steel on poor Zan.
And of course, my healing that I can do from a distance, I'm all out of.
All right. Erdnot, you are up.
All right. I'm getting tired of this Drake, so I'm gonna blast him in the face.
So anyway, I started blasting.
I heard that.
I mean, that's exactly what he is. He's
12?
Danny DeVito from that show.
A 12
Great. Yeah.
to hit?
No.
That
This
misses.
is-
Yeah.
That's really. I'm wondering if. Wait, is it adding everything it's supposed to? Because I'm
Plus
supposed
2,
to get.
plus 3, plus 5 total.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure it's adding what it's supposed to add. 'Cause, yeah. It's
Right.
supposed to get 5. All right. Yeah.
Just throw
Do it
out your blast, but unfortunately, this Drake is, in these few seconds that it's been fighting with you, is getting wise to your tactics.
You know, not anymore. Because now I just fucking singed him for. So it's a 7. So that's 9 damage.
All right, this time you reach out, and Eldritch Blast slams into the body of the Drake. It squeals like in a Drakely way, and it gets singed. All right, what? Anything else? Any bonus?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to Misty Step over to Zan over here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Didn't know Erdnot could Misty Step.
You guys watch as suddenly Erdnot, this mist appears around him in this like swirl, and then he's gone, and he's just gone. You don't actually know where he went. You cannot see. And as you get closer, like you appear in front there, Erdnot, and you hear coming from the direction of Rezmir, you hear, yes, as you have come within reach of her. But it doesn't come from her. All right.
Ruh-roh.
I feel like I'm missing something here. Let me just double check something. Just double checking. Sorry, one thing before I look it all up. Okay, no, I've got it. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. As you appear in front of her, she is going to use a legendary action to swing at you. You suddenly appear looking down at Zan, look up at her, and there's this like, you can't really see totally her face because it is covered by this black mask, but she swings with the sword as you feel like there's a smile behind there. She says as she swings, she says, "You fool!" and she swings her sword.
That's when you always know that a bad guy is truly the bad guy. when they call you fool.
That is a 12, but that doesn't hit you. What's your AC?
20.
Okay. So she swings out the sword and it clangs against your shield, doing no damage. Abaddon, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna. So my foundry's gone for a few minutes. But I wanted to cast Witch Bolt on that Drake. So I'll try to do it and just let me know if it shows up.
Okay. You can do it in D&D Beyond and just let me know.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. It wasn't showing up when I was doing it that way earlier, but.
Well, I mean, you can just roll it in D&D Beyond and just let me know what it says.
Oh.
Yeah, you can click on the red die, or you can just roll it in D&D Beyond and tell me what it ends up being, because it doesn't. Sometimes it's not working. Sometimes.
Okay. Witch Bolt. Cast at second level. I don't know if I said that, but anyway, it says gray. In the gray part, it says 19, and then for the damage, it says 17, which seems a little.
So you rolled to hit. How does Witch Bolt work?
Yeah, it's
19 to hit.
Yeah, make a ranged spell attack against that creature. I think that's the hit. That's what it looks like on the thing.
So did it roll it at disadvantage or something for some reason?
I don't think so. It's not really. It's not telling me.
Either way, 19
Sorry.
or 17. It should tell you if you click on it. Like it should break it down for you, like what it rolled. But you click two different things. There's a button to hit and there's a button for damage, so it shouldn't do both at the same time. Yeah. So we'll just say a 19 hit. Okay. So then there should be a button to click to roll the damage.
Yeah, that says lightning damage 17. Okay.
Is that a save at all, or that's just a hit and that's the way it works? That's weird that it's doing that.
Yeah, that is a hit.
Okay, so I don't have to roll a save or anything.
Damage. Right.
On a hit, they take 1d12 lightning damage. You did it at second level. Okay, got it. Gotcha. Okay. You so you send out this. Actually, you know what? I have a thing. Hold on.
Ooh, a thing.
I have a thing.
New things.
I've got a special thing. So I'm gonna show you.
Whoa! That's a cool thing.
Magic power.
And this
Skywalker, you will die.
This guy died. So you blast out with your witch bolt, and it singes enough you can just barely see the edge of this drake sticking out. And the second drake in front of you, Arik, drops to the ground, dead. All right.
Arik is just gonna scream when he sees that thing die.
I picture like.
And then I'm gonna walk down these stairs.
Okay.
Boop.
It's funny because
10,
like
15.
the view of it,
Boop.
it looks like it's going up instead of down. So like I'm walking down the stairs. I'm like, so Abaddon just turns and leaves.
I was like, oh my god, again.
All right. Anything else? Any bonus or?
No. No.
All right, Vidania, you're up.
God. don't know, man. I guess I'll just move. Yeah, I'll just move. Oh, I don't want to go in the darkness. Okay, I'll hang along the edge.
Okay. So standing on top of the, let's see, 5, 10. You'd be able to probably get to like right about here, I think, because it's rough terrain in those.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wait, you have 35 movement, right?
Yeah.
So you were 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you could get on top of that drake. I'll just move the drake out of here. And
She's
make it.
mounted the dead drake.
I have mounted the drake. I'm just
All
holding
right.
up its head.
Are you doing anything else? Any attacks or?
I guess not, because I can't see, right?
You cannot see. You can always shoot blindly into the darkness, but that's risky because you do not know where 2 of your companions are. And you have not seen at all where your enemy is. So it's not like you saw her and then, yeah, it's a little bit risky, but.
Okay, so I'll just wait.
Okay. You can ready an action. You can. Is there anything in your spell repertoire that you want to, or actions?
I can't move like Hunter's Mark onto something I can't see, right?
I think if you had seen her in the first place, it would be different. But yeah.
No. I'll just have my bow ready, in case I do get a glimpse.
Okay. Zan, death saving throw, please. Oh, I think you were away. Did you? Sorry, I don't know if you heard me because I. Death saving throw. Okay.
Oh yeah, my ears rung.
Oh, okay. I looked over and I saw you like adjusting your headphones, so I wasn't sure if you had them on.
That's a 10.
All right,
Ooh,
that is
nice.
a success.
Huzzah! Before we continue, Annie messaged me to let us know that she had to go because Dane woke up.
Okay.
So she may be back, but she said that she wants to cast Cure Wounds on Erdy at 3rd level for her when it's her turn.
I have not been hurt.
On Zan.
I think she means Zan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
she probably does mean Zan. And if she needs to move closer for that, because I don't know if she does, but she says yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Or not. She's going to take a swing at you using her legendary action.
I want me one of those.
Yeah, she gets a couple of them.
Oh, you've got to become a legend first, though.
Getting there.
And these are just normal against you because you both can see. But that's a 21 to hit.
I cast Hellish Rebuke after you give me my damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? I
Just like the way you
didn't.
said
Oops, shit! I didn't do a thing. Hold on one second. What's this?
That had all the tone of, well, fuck you. Like, when-
Oh, Zan, make me a Constitution saving throw, retcon, just real quick.
Constitution save?
Yep, a Constitution save.
19.
Okay.
So maybe he never died.
Nope, nope, he's still down. It just, there was a thing that would have happened that I forgot.
He's
I
just
did
less,
roll the...
he's less dead than he would have been.
Hold on, it's messing up on my... Okay. I will do it manually. Nope. 6. Or not. You take... 12 points of slashing damage plus 10 points of necrotic damage for a total of 22 points of damage as the sword slices into your armor. And you can go ahead and do your Hellish Rebuke.
Alright. That is... So she has to make a dex save.
Okay. And when it hits you, you hear again just closer as the sword gets closer and their blood spatters across it. You hear again this just, yes, as it hits you. That was what? A dex save?
Yep.
I like these drums.
18.
Okay, so she makes it, but she gets half damage.
Okay.
So it's...
What do you say?
Well, as like a comeback?
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke is you yelling something
Oh.
at your opponent.
I'll swear in dwarf.
Okay.
Hold on. It's a 2... where the fuck did it go? Oh, there's Hellish Rebuke.
You say something like, your mother was a hamster.
Alright, so she got
She's like,
4
oh my god,
damage.
that really hurts my feelings. But not like fully hurts my feelings, but enough that I'm gonna take some damage. What was it?
She got 4.
4 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Now it is our... Nope, that was our turn. Now it is her turn.
I didn't get a turn.
You didn't? It was your turn?
Yeah,
Yep.
you said it was his turn, but then you skipped him and went
Oh,
into
sorry.
her
It was
legendary
between
action.
Zan and Arik that she did her turn. Okay, alright, sorry, go ahead.
Alright. Arik has no idea where this is all going. So what he'll do is he'll shout into the darkness. And you said it looks like a swirling, kind of like a cloud of darkness or something like that, correct?
Yeah, it's like almost solid black. You had seen light before, but the light gets just completely nullified by it, and you just can't see anything.
Because I did Hellish Rebuke, she was momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. Magical darkness, I read, can't be dispelled by regular light. Hellish flames would cast, because they're made from magic, would cast non-regular light. It'd be a magical light source from magical hell flames. Would he be able to see her position for that, like, moment that she's surrounded by flame?
If anything, probably not position, but probably direction. If anything.
Well, she's sort of in front of me. So.
Let's see. What level spell is that?
That's a first level spell.
No.
Well, I cast it at first level.
Nope. You would have seen everything, but nothing. Yeah, no, you wouldn't have seen it. Not at that level.
Alright, Arik is gonna, before he does anything else, is going to shout into the darkness. Old man, Zan, where are you? Hoping they'll yell back.
Can't yell back, it's not my turn.
No, I know that. But, and then he's gonna take his sword and shields, and he's just gonna smack them together, like, clang, clang, as he just fucking marches into this goddamn darkness. And I'll go as far as I can, I believe it's 5, 10, 15. He has no idea where they are, so he's just gonna literally.
If you have
March.
30
Rough-
movement,
It's rough terrain.
it's rough
It's
terrain,
50.
so you'll only be able to move 2 squares. Yeah.
Right. So he's gonna move here. He
Okay.
can't see, so he's just gonna
Yeah.
fight the whole time, just clanging his sword and shield.
All right. Anything else? Any bonus, or are you readying an action?
Can I ready an action for if something comes within 5 feet of me?
If
To
something comes within 5 feet of
Well,
you,
If not something. I'm sorry. If an enemy comes within 5 feet, or I wouldn't be able to tell it's an enemy because I'm in darkness.
yeah, you'd be in darkness.
Okay, never mind. Scratch that.
Okay.
So I'm all set.
All right, or not. First of all, I'm gonna roll a die to see if the breath weapon comes back. So Erdnot, let's see. There is another swing against you. You can see her, actually. She just is coming at you with the sword. And that is a 27 to hit.
I'll hellish rebuke again.
It's the same turn, so you only have one
fuck, it
reaction,
is.
right?
That son of a bitch.
So that
Yelling your mama
is
joke anyways.
another 21 points of damage. That is 14 points of slashing damage plus 7 points of necrotic, and I need you to make a constitution. Nope. You cannot regain hit points for a minute. You feel this necrotic damage start pulsing through this like darkness starts spreading out from the wounds that you've gotten, and you cannot regain hit points for a time. Shit, keep pressing this button. And again, every time this sword slashes into you, just hear almost like this sigh of exuberance as it is drawing blood from you. Double checking that that's all she. Yeah.
Would Eric have heard the direction that was coming from in the darkness?
Yes. Yeah, you can hear the direction. And that is going to be her turn. Yes, that is going to be it. It is Micaiah's turn.
Isn't it my turn?
Nope, it's Micaiah and then you.
I'm getting so confused. She's throwing off the initiative by going wherever the fuck she wants.
So Micaiah said she wanted to cast on Erdnot, or did we believe that she wanted to cast on Zan?
I think that she wanted to cast on Zan.
Zan, okay.
I mean, I'll take it, but Zan kind
Well, that's what
Well,
I'm
I don't
saying
think-
is like suddenly, but she can't see.
But he can't. So he can't regain any hit points for a minute.
Nope.
Like even
Nope.
if somebody else casts it, if he takes a
Can
bonus hit,
regain no hit points for a minute. Let me see here. Let me just look at her spell. She said cure wounds.
Mm-hmm.
She can't do that. Cure wounds is touch.
It's touch. But she's got healing word.
Is
A
it
creature of your choice.
prepared?
That you can see within range. She cannot see Zan because he is in darkness. So she can't cast the spell.
Shit.
So
She'd probably just sit on the stairs and sing a song.
She's like, fuck this. I'm becoming a bard. Screw it.
This darkness is bullshit.
I don't know. I don't know what Micaiah would do. Sorry. Does somebody want to take her? Take her. Pat, do you want to take her character? Since I know that you've probably studied everyone's character sheets. And probably no, I just don't want to do anything. It's better if a player plays the missing person.
Oh no, I hit the wrong button, so my boundary just reset. Just gotta look at what she has for spells prepared. 'Cause I don't know, I wasn't prepared for this.
If you go to D&D Beyond, I think her sheet will be available to you. I'll let
Yes,
her.
after the campaigns.
I would ask her to, but she did put her phone down. She said, Liz.
Okay. I'll let you take a look, and then I'll let Erdnot go, and then come back to Micaiah. So Erdnot.
I would I'll touch Zan, give him 10 points of healing
Okay.
from my lay on hands pool.
Oh yes, I needed that.
10 confirm. Alright. And then as a bonus action, using Channel Divinity, my vow of enmity. So I have an advantage on my attack rolls against her for 1 minute.
Okay.
And I think she's in front of me, right?
Yes. She's right there, right where you clicked.
Yeah. And if I move, she's getting an opportunity attack.
Possibly. That is a possibility that, yeah, she could.
I'm going to... So lay on hands was my action, right? Because there's something else I want to do, but I don't know if it would work. But I don't know if I have any more actions to do it.
You only get one action.
Yeah, I don't have any more actions. I was like, well, it's a cantrip, but that's still an action. Alright. I'm going to just stay here.
Okay. Make a Constitution save.
8.
All right. Nope. You still feel that pulsating necrotic energy that is moving through your veins, and you still cannot regain hit points. Okay. Next. So do you have anything for Micaiah?
Yes, I think I have a safe bet. Micaiah is going to move up into the darkness, and 5, 10, 20, I think that's 30 feet there, so the rough terrain. And she is going to, what's it called again? She's going to use a cantrip. Oh, wait a minute. I think you need vision. Never mind on that one. So instead, she is just going to take a wild throw of her dagger of returning into the area where she's hearing the sounds.
Okay.
So appears to be a +5 to hit at disadvantage. It's 15 to hit.
Roll a perception check for me for her.
So perception +2. That's 16.
Okay. The 15 hits.
Oh. I was not expecting the 15 to hit.
just hit.
Oh, I lost it. Hold on. Oh, I rolled a 1, so that's 3 damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, Micaiah will say assless chaps
Okay.
as the dagger returns.
All right. Abaddon.
Alrighty. Can I hear anything? Like any footsteps or anything?
Yeah, you
that
can
could-
hear. You guys can hear everything
hear
that's going
everything?
on. Yeah. So if you want to cast, I'm gonna say, roll a perception check. At this point, now, roll a perception check, and I have a set DC of your chances, basically, of not
Okay.
hitting a friend.
Oh, well,
Okay.
you just hit a friend.
She didn't do anything. You can hear
Just
hear
listening.
a lot. You can hear a lot of stuff going on in there. You don't know. You can't see anything in that roiling mass of blackness. So you would be taking a chance on anything that you do.
And I can't see this door behind the darkness, right?
Nope, you can't see
At all?
anything. No.
Okay. I think Abaddon is going to go this way. So that's what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
Well, you would just go diagonal. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, right. But it's only one.
Of the roof terrain.
Yeah, thank you. I
Yeah.
couldn't think of the word.
So it's 15
10.
feet what you just did. I think you were right here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
15.
I'm pointing
15
at my
feet.
screen like you can fucking.
I did the same thing earlier.
All right. So I've headed this way.
Okay.
Can I see anything around me here other than the darkness and Vidania?
All you can see is the wall and the wall behind you, and then the darkness that's in front of you.
Okay. At that point, I'm going to have ready the what is it? Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
I'm gonna have that ready.
All right. At the end of your turn, she is going to use a legendary action to swing again at Erdnot. Oops. So one more time. Erdnot, you can see this sword, and she is just going all out. Ooh, that is a nat 1. So
I thought you were going to say nat 20. I really thought you were going to say nat 20.
she
I peed a little bit.
swings forward, and this time the sword hits against your shield, and it kind of like catches her off guard for a moment. This dog needs to go out, if you could do it so that I don't miss what's going on. And Vidania, you are up.
Okay, I'll move into the darkness.
Okay.
And can I see if I can?
You can roll a perception
everything
to listen, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh shit, there you go. You can hear all the sounds of our friends get hacked to death.
So 21, yes, you can hear the direction in which there is very clear fighting, and you can hear Erdnot like grunting as he is getting hit with the sword, and also the whispering of this voice that is making sounds every once in a while, like, get him, kill him, as it's swinging. So you can make your attack feeling confident that you would be targeting the right person. It will still be at disadvantage because you can't see.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Did anything happen?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
A
And then I do it
13.
again, right?
Yep, a 13 to hit. That does not hit.
Damn it!
Well, you can roll again, but a 13
Wow.
is your best. So, yeah. You hear the arrow like cling off of the wall and go flying in a different direction. You feel confident that it did not hit.
Okay. Oh, can I do it again?
Yep, you can take your normal amount of
attack.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know if anything's happening, so just let me know if it's rolling.
Yeah, it's in the rolls. It's in the rolls. Chat.
Okay.
So you're rolling damage, so you're gonna want to roll the attack instead.
God.
Actually, you rolled damage the whole time.
But I'm not clicking damage.
No, she's not rolling damage. That's where she has to click to
Oh, sorry.
roll the damage. So
I just
she
deleted
rolled
him.
an 18 and a 25.
Okay, sorry. I thought it said roll was damage. That hits. This time you
Oh my God,
hear
there's so
it.
many dice.
You hear it make contact.
Okay. So now I roll damage. Okay. There's one. Did that go?
No.
What did it?
Oh God.
Did it show up?
No. But it asks about Colossus Slayer. Did she have damage?
She does.
Okay.
All right. So, 14 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you hear it make contact with her, and you hear this hiss from her. Hey. And as she gets hit, she's still like this arrow, or not. You see it sink into the side of her body, and she is still looking at you, and she like leans in closer to you, and she says, "I will destroy you, each of you. This is a fool's folly." All right. Then it is top of the round. It is also midnight, so we can keep going, or you can pick up.
We go till she's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I vote we keep going.
All right.
So it's half my movement to stand up, right?
Yes.
So Xander will stand up, and he is alright. He's just gonna go for it because he won't survive another attack, even if he uses one of those health potions. So he's going to cast Zephyr Strike on himself again.
Okay.
In order to give himself advantage, so to negate the disadvantage, and he's gonna empty-handed strike, and he'll have an extra D8. 21 to hit.
That hits.
4 and Colossal Slayer. 16, 19 points.
Oops.
And he's going to spend a key point. Mark that off. And he's going to do it again 2 more times. These will both have disadvantage. Oh, that's a nat 20. That doesn't work for me. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits. So you're swinging out, punching and kicking and all of your things. Ah! You hear, you hear it's hitting, and she's grunting, and there's a sound going, "No, no, kill it."
I'd say another 8 damage. And here goes the last one. Another nat 20.
What?
And that's a 19.
Jesus, kid.
That hits.
Nat 20.
If I didn't have disadvantage, that would have been 2 nat 20s. 4, 1 is 5. That's another 8 damage.
All right.
And because he used that little thing and he has Zephyr strike up, Zan is going to move. Because he will not last another hit. I think that's as far as I can go because of rough terrain. Oh no, actually I can go one more.
Okay.
That's everything.
All right, Erdnot. She's coming after you again.
Damn it, Zan.
So she sees the little man run away. She's gonna go for the littler man. Because she does tower about 4 feet taller than you. She is going to strike against you. Oh my god. That's another nat 1. So she's
Good, 'cause I don't know
swinging.
if Ernot can take another good blow.
I was hoping she'd take at least one other person down. All right. And you hear her breathing heavily in this darkness, and there's a sound of just get him. Arik, you're up. You can make a perception check.
Okay. That's not gonna be good, but we'll give it a shot.
Two.
Fucking 2.
You can hear a lot going on, but you can't see anything, and you can tell that it's going, the direction that it's coming from, but you can't differentiate your enemies from your allies. You would be taking a chance should you attack into the darkness.
How would it work as movement?
You can move.
Like, because I would melee, so he would be walking forward, but I don't know how that works as far as hitting anyone else, because obviously I see where she's on the edge, so I see her, but
well, you can see her.
I'm not within range of anybody else, so is it just like I'm just striking in a random direction?
You would be striking in that direction, but you don't know if you would be hitting her or another person in that area. Because you can't see your friends. This is technically supposed to be just a completely black mass, but I can't see through it either as the DM. So, you can't see your friends on the outside. You can't see, you're like in darkness right now.
So, I mean, I guess hearing all that noise, he'll move to wherever he just went. He just completely disappeared on me.
Yep.
And then he'll try to attack with. It would normally be with disadvantage, correct?
It is with disadvantage, yeah.
If I. What the hell is it? I have fainting attack, which, if I can find it, why did it disappear on me? All my stuff is switched around in this. I had it already and everything. Come on. Actions. Yeah. Where's my fainting attack? There it is, sorry. It says you can expel a superiority die in a bonus action to faint, choosing one creature within 5 feet of you as your target. If I choose a creature knowing it's not a friend or a foe, does that matter? And it says you have advantage on your next attack roll against that creature before the end of your turn. How would that work if I either A, can't see it, or B, don't know if it's friend or foe?
You can take the chance. You can use the fainting attack, but I'm going to make a roll to determine what. You won't be able to choose a creature. You'll just be doing a fainting attack against whoever it is that you hit. The way that I would read this is that you have to be able to choose, so you have to be able to see.
Okay. Alright, never mind. I'll just try to hit with normal disadvantage. And like I said, I just didn't know how it works since I can't see, you know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah, it doesn't specify, but because it's saying you're choosing a creature.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, so. That works. That's a 22.
There you go. 22 to hit. That hits.
It doesn't hit me. I'm pissed.
It's 9.
Alright, let me see here. Heads or tails, or not?
What, I get hit on my head or I get hit on my ass? I'll go with tails because, bums and all.
You feel, or not, a flash as Arik swinging forward. You see him and you can tell he's like trying, like he can't see, and it's very clear you're the only one who can see with your darkness.
You just
dark
killed
vision.
me, kid. You know that.
And as Rezmir sees it coming, she just kind of like very slightly shifts and he swings, doing 9 points of damage against you.
You should have called out when I, on your turn when I said, hey, where are you guys?
I'm busy healing Zan and fighting a dragon whose sword has a bloodlust.
Hey, should have said something, man.
That's 9 points of damage. That doesn't bring you down.
No. I mean, this just... Her next hit is gonna kill me because of this.
Well, it could have killed you anyway. She might not hit you. All right, Arik, are you doing anything else?
Yeah, what else are you fucking up?
Adam doesn't want to attack, but Arik doesn't know that he just hit Erdnot, correct?
You would now, yes. Erdnot would have heard. You swing your sword and you can hear Erdnot goes ah as you hit him.
All right. Arik goes, sorry. Just pull it out.
God damn you, boy!
Shit, what else can I do?
You guys are standing on these like rocky, chunks of earth icy earth that have been pulled up out of the ground too. So it's a very, I'm sure, interesting scene. All right. Any movement? Any bonus?
No. I don't want to. If you just hit him, he's just gonna be confused. He can't see anything, so that's it.
All right. It is Rezmir's turn.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
I owe you 2 D20s.
Oh shit, go ahead.
Just forget.
Turn her into a bunny.
Kind of what I'm hoping.
Oops, I didn't let me roll that. Oh, you're good. You can feel that magic surge every time, but you're able to keep it under control.
No cake for me.
No cake.
Did Arik take his second attack?
I chose not to. I don't think you have to take a second.
You don't have to, no.
I just wasn't sure if
I
he
didn't.
got lost when he hit or not.
No, he didn't take it because when he heard not, he when he heard not bitch and moan about it,
Like, suck it up as you slash him slash his skin open with a sword.
Just like, be a man.
She does not get her acid breath back. That's only something she's been able to do once. Let's see. She is going to go ahead and swing at you, Erdnot. 19 to hit.
Ooh, no.
All right. She swings at you with the sword. Let's see here. She is going to, with her movement, son of a bitch. Okay, she's going to, what is she going to do? She's going to stay right where she is, and she's looking at you, Erdnot, and she says, "My queen will reward me. I do not fear you, and I do not fear death." And you can hear the other voice going, "Finish him! Finish him!" Okay. It's Micaiah.
Micaiah is going to, now that Zan is out in the open, she said she wanted to cast Cure Wounds.
Yes.
Is that right, Abaddon?
That's right.
Did she say what level she wanted to cast it at?
Second level,
I think let me check. It might have been third. Yeah, she said third level.
Okay, so that's 3d8 plus 2. Oh, double sevens for 14. And another 7. 3 sevens plus 2, 21.
There you go.
Plus 2, 23.
Awesome. Any movement or bonus?
That's a good question. I'm not sure what she has for bonus actions. She did not pick up any pebbles, is that correct?
No, she wasn't able to see.
Yeah, I think that's her only bonus action, so I think she will stay where she is for now.
I'll say it because I gave it to her last time. She's kind of half in and out of this darkness here. You could roll an investigation check for a bonus action. She can see them, but she won't be able to pick them up if they exist.
She's a +1 investigation. That's a 19.
She's able to see a couple of what appear to be stones. It's hard because this castle's made of ice, so there's a chance that they might be what she needs. All right, Erdnot, your turn.
All right. I have advantage on my attacks against her now. Oh, is she not selected as my target? There we go. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna swing with some advantage.
That
So,
hit.
all right, 21. So, all right, here we go. Gonna do some shit here. All right, so. Okay, so there's a 6 regular. I'm gonna divine smite at 2nd level. So, 1.
Hey, Muffin, I see you.
2d8. Alright, so that's another 3d8. Hold on.
So you swing your warhammer and it connects against her right side. And you hear this loud arc right in front of you. You can hear this loud, like coughing, kind of like this gasp sound as she gets hit with this warhammer.
So my Divine Smite added 16 to that. That brings it to 22. But then as a bonus action, I'm going to use Searing Smite.
Okay.
So that is an extra 1d6 fire damage. And next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon flares with white-hot intensity. The attack deals an extra 1d6 fire to the target and causes the target to ignite into flames. At the start of each turn, until the spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire. That's after this turn. It takes the full 1d6 now, and then next turn it has to make the con save or take half.
Wait, hold on. What is that again?
Searing
Smite?
Yep.
Alright, hold on, let me just read it because sounded weird. I can't see it on your thing, so let me just Google it.
It's not. It's on the attack deals 1d6 fire damage, causing it to ignite into flames. At the start of its turns, until the spell ends, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 damage. On a successful save, the spell ends.
The next time you hit a creature with a melee attack weapon.
Yes, because I hit her with the hammer, and I smited, and then as a bonus action, because I hit her with my melee weapon, which was the hammer, I'm adding this one.
What you mean is that you cast Searing Smite first, and then you hit her.
I don't know. I guess I'm reading this as it's a bonus action, but it says
yes, it's not. The bonus
creature,
action is to add the Searing Smite to your weapon. The next time you hit a creature with a melee attack weapon during the spell's duration. This isn't the hit. This is a bonus action that you would cast to add to your melee. So you said that you're doing the attack and then casting this. This isn't an addition. You'd have to cast it first and then do it to your weapon.
Okay.
Just
okay, so does that mean that
clarify.
first attack is over then? I couldn't.
I will let you do it.
Because I have a second attack.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so as a bonus action then, I will cast this.
Okay.
And then I will attack her again.
So when you hit her with this first one, she goes down to the ground, and you hear this clearly the voice coming from the sword, and it's going no, and Rezmir looks up at you through the eyes on this mask, and she's staring at you, and she says, do it, you pitiful, disgusting, and then you can go ahead. You're 21 to hit. That hit.
Okay, so that's 11 damage, plus I'm gonna smite, plus the Searing Smite.
Okay.
So, hold on. 1, 2.
Wait, I'll do my roll here. Oh, that was fine. That's fine.
Okay, so that's 24 damage, and she also lights on fire.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I just say hello to your queen, and bring the hammer down on her. Oh, I don't want to crush the helmet.
You can't. It is a magical thing. You cannot destroy magical items.
Then
I think I put that in chat like 3 times.
my white hot radiating hammer just comes down on her black ugly head.
Okay. You smash and her head caves in, and you hear again the yell from the sword as it clanks to the ground and clatters, ching, and you hear no, and Rezmir's body just like crumples in onto the ice chunks that are all over this room, and as you sit there watching, her body immediately, like, the fire is there, and her clothes have caught on fire, but then her whole body, it just like ignites, like in this big fire that just does not seem natural to do, and her whole being burns very quickly into like a pile of ash that just sits on the ground.
And the helmet's just like there, untouched.
The mask, yeah. The mask is the mask is on her body, or on that pile of ash, as well as some other items. And
is the sword still talking?
It has gone quiet, but it is right near her. We will end right there.
Oh, I have things to do.
As you all, well, okay, go ahead. We'll just.
No, never mind. I just wanted to do divine sense again to see if that sword is possessed by like a devil or something. But if we're still in initiative, then I wouldn't be able to do that because that's an action.
Yeah, no. All right. So as you all stand there, the darkness immediately, as Erdnot's warhammer comes smacking down onto her head, the darkness dissipates, and you are able to very clearly see this room. Everybody here. Again, this is going to remain rough terrain as it's all rocky and icy chunks, but you see the crumpled, dead head. Well, actually, you don't know. It's a pile of ash, actually. With you guys all watched her immolate and burn into ash.
Dead.
Awesome.
Man, I was just waiting the entire time. I'm like, this bitch needs to stop taking turns out of turns so that I can smite the fuck out of her.
And we will pick up here.
Nice.
So,
Great.
I'm glad I got to do something with her. So everybody, thank you for hanging out during this battle that was highly anticipated. Only was able to knock down one person, but that's okay.
It was a hard battle. I had to fight it by myself in the dark.
I know. Well, that was.
Oh, you guys helped.
This was the type
That's
of.
well.
No, it
That's
wasn't
why-
for Zan's super punches.
Yeah,
It's called communication.
It was a
or
good
not. It's called
three- it was
communication.
a good 3 rounds before I was like, oh, no one's coming down the stairs. Uh-oh. I thought everyone was going to rush in.
I know, that's the thing. It was like,
You guys with
in
that
the
darkness, though, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. All of your planning meant nothing with this darkness.
Mhm.
It meant
All of our
nothing.
planning meant nothing as soon as I slipped on the stairs.
Not necessarily, but this darkness, the only person who could see is Erdnot. So everything that you planned, and I was, there. I don't know how a different GM would have played, even attacking in this darkness the way that you were going, but
I think that was a creative way for you to work around.
The challenge is that typically you will have seen somebody and then the darkness happens, but you guys didn't see her. So then it was like you're just attacking in darkness and you've never seen your enemy. You didn't see her until she just died. So it was a little bit tough.
Zan saw her real quick, shot an
Yeah.
arrow, and then ran behind the door.
Right. That's the reason why he didn't have to do the perception checks, because he actually did get to see her. But okay, we are going to do a raid. Thank you to everybody. If you have not already, you can enter into our monthly giveaway. It is a Icewind Dale book, this time with some NAT30s swag, and we are going to raid quests and chaos tonight, because why not? And we'll be back on Tuesday to see how the rest of this goes. See what you
We're
guys
still in the
find.
middle of this shit.
All right, good night. Thank you.
Alright, see you guys later. Thank you so much.
Jesus